Okay. It looks like things are working properly now. Okay, looks like things are going back to normal now. Let me just make sure everything's running smoothly. Give me 1 second while I fix this really quick. Just give me 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I think we should be all set now. Sorry about that. Um, I don't know why my internet's been acting so slow lately. Um, yeah, let's play it back a little bit. But yeah, let's continue watching this trailer. I don't know why it's doing that. And right here, like a lot of people going crazy for this, but yeah, this is basically his new Bond car right here. Um, Kind of looks different from how I was picturing something different how it's compared how it was depicted in the manga. But yeah, yeah, can't wait for this court to release.
話は終わりだ。楽しかったぞ。さあ、戦おうか。
Yep, July 2026. A lot of people are really excited for this. I'm really excited for this. Like I said, in terms of, because we didn't get anything about the movie, I feel like we're not gonna get news about the movie until next JumpFesta for sure. Probably though we'll probably get some leaks here and there. But as of right now, we don't really have anything to go on. So we're gonna have to just wait and see what they plan on doing. But either way, I feel like Jump Fest this year was really good. Um, I thought besides the Bleach panel and everything else, thought they had some pretty decent panels. I saw the panel they had for some upcoming stuff too, like Akane Banashi, I believe that's the name. It's getting an anime release. Um, they had a pretty good stage too. So, but yeah, really good trailer for Bleach. Cannot wait for this next core, well, the final core for this. The next thing I want to look at is the Chainsaw Man stuff because I completely forgot about this last night while watching the Bleach panel. I completely forgot about Chainsaw Man. So let's take a look at this. So a lot of people are wondering if this is going to be like a season or like a film. It says Assassination Arc anime, so I'm guessing this is just going to be like another season. So there's going to be season two of it. Even though this arc is pretty not that long. Similar to like the Reze stuff, it's like about 18 chapters. This so on hindsight, it would make sense to do another season. I mean, another film, but I would prefer a season, honestly. Still understand why it's lagging like that. But yeah, can't wait for this next core. Um, I saw the Chainsaw Man film, the Resident Arc. I seen it like a bunch of times. Yeah, it was a good watch. Fontana, are you talking about Bleach or are you talking about Chainsaw Man? But yeah, so it is confirmed that Chainsaw Man is going to be for Chainsaw. Yeah, so that was the Chainsaw Man one was a that's going to be season two. This is going to take place after the Chainsaw Man movie that recently came out, the Reze arc. So that yeah, this that takes place right after the movie. Um, Really excited for that. And but the thing is though, because of how short, because the Razor arc and the assassination arc is are not that long. I'm guessing they have to dive into the Gun Devil stuff because that's right after this stuff. Because 14 chapters is not enough for a full season, so they have to add the Gun Devil stuff because the Gun Devil stuff is like 9 chapters, and then the Control Devil arc is like 18, 19 chapters. So they have to dive into the Gun Devil stuff. So my prediction for the next season 2 is obviously we're gonna get the assassination stuff, and then after that, the it's going to be the Gun Devil stuff. So I feel like we're gonna get the Gun Devil next in the next season as well. That is my prediction for next season. But overall, Jump Festa was a really good event. Every year, it just gets crazier and crazier in terms of the announcements and stuff we get. I heard that there is a revival for Kentekyo Hitman Reborn. I never got into that series. I want to get into it. A lot of people have been telling me to get into it. But in terms of stuff for Bleach, Chainsaw Man, I thought the stuff was really good. Like I said, I saw the Chainsaw Man movie like 5 times already now. Really good fucking movie. I'm pretty sure it's online. It's online on digital for people to watch now. So if you haven't seen the movie, highly suggest you watch it. It is a fucking amazing watch, man. It was a fucking spectacle of a watch, man. But yeah, there is some stuff I do want to dive in terms of gaming stuff, but I do want to look at some of what's going on with DC with this James Gunn stuff. So let's take a look at this video
James Gunn,
that Geeks and
purveyor
Gaming
of the
released.
DC Universe, creator of the epic superhero movie known as Superman. And of course, involved in Supergirl, which is upcoming, Man of Tomorrow, which comes out in 2027, is trying to build out this DC universe.
I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why it keeps going slow like that. Hold on. I don't know why it's still doing that. Still haven't seen Peacemaker. I mean, I haven't watched it either, but like I said, it wasn't even that well received. Um, I would not even stress it. That's just my personal opinion. But like a lot of people, this DCU, it's really divided between the fans. I feel like a lot of these people who are fans of this stuff, they're not DC fans, they're just James Gunn fans. I feel like that's just the honest truth to it. Still don't understand why it's going slow like this. Like, I don't know what's the issue with this thing.
Creator of the epic superhero movie known as Superman. And of course, involved in Supergirl, which is upcoming.
I really don't know why it's doing that. Everything seems to be working properly.
Tomorrow, which comes out in 2027, is trying to build out this DC universe, which has been a little bit disappointing to a lot of people after Superman and Peacemaker season 2. But Batman has been out there for a while. I mean, when
So,
James Gunn took
so before I let them finish, I do want to read this because this was released the other day, and this is fucking crazy. Like, this is insane. So, this is according to James Gunn, by the way. So, he says that Batman has become boring. Plans that there is says that there is a plan to fix him in the DCU. So, in my opinion, a filmmaker, especially if you're working with a character like Batman, the moment you say the character is boring, I'm just gonna be honest, you do not understand the character. You do not understand the character. You do not read the comics. You have no idea what the fuck you're saying. And and keep in mind, you already know what type of person James Gunn is when it comes to making his movies. So, what's he gonna do with Batman? Well, we saw what he did with Superman, so there is really no surprise in terms of what he's going to do. Still have no idea why it's going so slow like this.
over, they put out this whole like slideshow of their plans. All of that has gone up in flames, obviously.
Yeah.
But Batman was always a very big part. However, there's been no progress made on this Batman movie in like 2 years, 3 years for James Gunn.
Still have no idea why it's doing this.
Matt Reeves even got the Batman 2 in production now, but nothing yet for James Gunn's.
Before you continue, was there any kind of like, do you I don't remember. Did he mention anything like there's going to be a solo Batman film, or were they just going to add him to like a multi-unit, like a
Batman the Brave and the Bold has theoretically been in like
that's what
pre-production for like 3 years,
right.
which was supposed to be Batman and Damian Wayne as Robin.
That's right. Okay, thank you.
And I mean, shit, it's just been a long time. Andy Muschietti, who did The Flash, was supposedly supposed to work on this. That's still up in the air, but James Gunn's talking more about Batman. James Gunn says Batman has become boring, claims there's a plan to fix him in the DC universe.
Fix him?
You know what, Jay? I know what it'd fix him.
I really don't understand why it's doing that.
Give him a dog. That's going to be the grand idea from James Gunn.
Yeah. I mean, this is the same James Gunn that had when they did the Supergirl trailer, like they had Crypto peeing on Superman on the newspaper. So I'm not even surprised in terms of what direction they're going. Like I said, this is one of the main reasons why a lot of people want Zack Snyder back, because a lot of people said, "Oh, the dark stuff, it was too dark, it was too edgy, too gritty," but this is the DC that people wanted, and it has arguably divided the entire fandom. Nobody is interested in this shit.
We give him a dog, and the dog happens to look exactly like my dog, which is exactly like Crypto, and everything's going to be perfectly fine.
Maybe James Gunn has a cat, and he's been waiting for the right time to insert his cat into the film. And now with Batman having a cat, that will be...
I really don't understand why it's doing that. So turning down video setting.
That'll be the one. The Bat Cat.
The Bat Cat. Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll have to read to find out.
Maybe he has a bird. He has a pet bird.
James Gunn, once again, talking about...
Let me just lower down the video settings. Maybe that'll fix it.
About Batman, and once again, it's raising serious concerns among longtime fans about the direction of DC Studios. In a recent interview with Rolling Stone, James Gunn openly framed Batman as a creative problem rather than the cornerstone of DC's mythology. He even went so far to say the Caped Crusader's continued use has made him boring.
Batman is the flagship character of DC, arguably one of the most valuable properties of Warner Bros. In general. And this dude is calling the character boring. Yeah, this is the head of DC, guys. This is the guy that people wanted to run DC.
While insisting he has a plan for the Dark Knight in the DCU, which just sounds ominous at this point, Gunn's comments suggest a troubling mindset that Batman's longevity and popularity have somehow become liabilities. Here's the quote. Batman has to have a reason for existing, right? So Batman can't just be, oh, we're making a Batman movie because Batman's the biggest character in all of Warner Brothers, which he is, but because there's a need for him in the DCU, and a need that he's not exactly the same as Matt's Batman. But yet, he's not a campy Batman. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in a funny, campy Batman, really. Are you sure, James Gunn? Are you sure you're not interested in a funny Batman, James Gunn? I don't know. I don't know if I believe you. So we're dealing with that. I think I have a way in, by the way. I think I really know what it's... I'm just dealing with the writer to make sure we can make it a reality. It's tough, like, if you're crafting a DC universe and one of the first things that you're putting in there isn't Batman, in terms of, like, as a cornerstone of whatever you're doing with DC, it doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. Because, yes, indeed, Batman is one of the most legendary and popular characters in the DC universe. So of course you should have him as part of this. And the fact that James Gunn, even at this point, is struggling to find a place or a reason for him to exist in his universe should be a little bit troubling. It might explain why we have seen absolutely no forward motion on this project in like the 3 years since it was announced.
I guess he's just trying to find his Star-Lord Batman, trying to put.
And that is interesting too. Like, this is supposed to be the third movie in his DC universe, and they announced that the third movie is going to be a Superman. Well, it's not even a Superman sequel. It's just titled Man of Tomorrow. It's going to be a team up movie with Superman and Lex Luthor, which is like, okay, like okay, then question mark. But it's just like again, like, I don't understand why they're making this so hard to just go with what works in terms of what characters that you should lead with in terms of rebuilding DC. Like, it's obvious, but for some reason he likes the obscure characters that people don't even know about.
That into place and how that would work, and he brought up. You said he brought up Matt Reeves, right? That's the same. So I guess maybe he's just making sure that he doesn't do the exact same thing. I have no idea. Honestly, I don't think anybody knows what James Gunn is thinking when it comes to the DC universe, because none of it really makes sense.
And then he talks a little bit about kind of what he's struggling with creatively.
Oh my gosh.
Wonder
he
Woman,
didn't have a plan for this whole thing when he got started?
Wonder Woman, I think, is that
10-year blueprint like Marvel did? He didn't have any of that stuff lined up. He's struggling creatively. Wow.
Oh, no, he did have that. That's the funny part. So this middle part is what James Gunn announced for Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters.
That's right. Swamp Thing. That's right.
Right. So here are the things that were supposed to happen, and here are the things that have happened. Creature Commandos happened. Nobody watched. Waller never happened. Superman Legacy got turned into Superman, and that did come out. Lanterns is still coming out. The Authority got scrapped. Paradise Lost, which was the live-action Themyscira Amazon show, I don't think that's happening. Batman the Brave and the Bold was supposed to be next. Nothing about that. That's what we're talking about now. Booster Gold, haven't heard shit. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, got turned into Supergirl, and then Man of Tomorrow got its own movie, and then Swamp Thing. So this was the fucking plan.
Wow, man.
This
Snyderverse had a better plan in place.
Yep.
Whether you like the movies or not, huh?
But anyway, here's the quote. Wonder Woman, I think, is actually easier for me because there haven't been so many infinite portrayals of Wonder Woman. Definitely not in the movies, but really anywhere. That there have been a Batman. Every single Batman story has been told. Seems like half the comics that come out of the DC the past 30 years have Batman in them. He's the most famous superhero in the world, the most popular superhero in the world, and people love him because he's interesting. But also having so much of him can also make him boring. So how do you create that property that's fun to watch? I don't think James Gunn really wants to do Batman.
That's what it sounds like.
Sounds like it. Sounds like there's a lot of excuses.
I don't think he really wants to do Batman. That's what it feels like.
I think you're right. A lot of excuses. Like, the other one's already out there. He's like, what are we going to do? Compete with the other one? What if we drop them out? What if they come out at the same time? Let's just do our own thing, completely different. So maybe if he gets the green light after this next Superman film, he'll do Wonder Woman. Maybe The Flash. What a mess. Or maybe
we got the Clayface. Remember, we got Clayface now.
Oh man, makes me want.
Still confused why they're even doing a Clayface movie. Like, I'm still very confused about that. But I mean, yeah. So, James Gunn doesn't know what he's doing. It's pretty evident now that he just does not know what he's doing, I mean, DC is now sold to Netflix, which I do want to talk about later on, but I just don't understand why Hollywood is in the States. And I mean, I know why, but I just don't understand like why they want to continue being in this state that they want to be in, and it's just absolutely retarded, in my opinion. I still don't know why it keeps lagging and the frames keep dropping like that. Like I'm still confused why it's doing that. But now it doesn't even want to play. Why is it doing that? I've never had this problem before. Um, hmm. Should be able to play something else. Hopefully it just gets better as we continue. I do want to play another video. So this is actually has to do with the Avengers movie that's coming up. So let's take a look at this really quick.
Avengers Doomsday, we knew for a while, a lot of speculation that the Avatar movie would include the Avengers Doomsday first look trailer that we'd get a year out from actual Avengers Doomsday. And we saw some people that floated some theories. Some of those were completely wrong. Some of them were right. And it turns out, reportedly, there are 4 different trailers for Avengers Doomsday that will be shown each separate week during the first 4 weeks of Avatar's run at the theaters. And then we got reports about the first one and a leaked trailer. Chris Evans would be returning in Avengers Doomsday, which isn't really shocking. I think you, me, everybody with the...
I mean, yeah, I mean, it was announced that they were gonna like, cause evil Tony Stark, and they're gonna have like an evil Captain America, the Captain Hydra. Obviously, I guess it has to do with people that didn't know about his return. And the thing about his character's return, especially with the leaked trailer that was shown, it completely retcons the ending of Avengers Endgame. It completely retcons that entire ending because in the ending of Endgame, he goes back in time and then he doesn't come back. He stays there because he wants to have a life with Peggy Carter. But from this, it just looks like, in terms of like the direction they're going, basically retcons that entire ending. Not to mention, apparently these fucking weirdos online are upset because he's coming back. That means he's gonna be Captain America. Sam Wilson's not gonna be Captain America. And I'm just like, yeah, because Steve Rogers is Captain America. Sam Wilson is the Falcon. And these fucking weirdos are online are upset about it. And I'm just like, if you really cared about this character, you would have went to see his movie back in February, because those of you don't know, Captain America: Brave New World, that movie flopped. Like the Hulk movie, the Hulk movie without the Hulk. That's literally what the movie was. All the villains were Hulk villains, but the Hulk was even in the movie. I don't know why it's still doing this. We're gonna be all night.
Rain thought that he would be coming back, regardless of how many times he denied it. You looked at the type of shape he was in a few months ago at some of the PR tours. It definitely looked like he was going to do it, and we all just thought that he would be back for this role, regardless. And he is back. Chris Evans is back as Steve Rogers.
Now you saw the trailer, right?
I did see the trailer, yes.
It doesn't, like, spoilers, sorry. It doesn't really show much, but Steve Rogers holding a child. Like,
so it is slow motion Steve Rogers coming back on a motorcycle in front of a nice house. Like white picket fence type of thing, walking in taking a look at his Captain America outfit and kind of smiling and putting it back in a box, and then going and picking up a baby and smiling down at the baby. And then text that says Steve Rogers will return in Avengers Doomsday.
I do want to point out that if that trailer was fake, Disney wouldn't be like taking that stuff down.
Right. So yes, Marvel is issuing DMC takedowns for posts shared the leaked Avengers Doomsday trailer.
Yeah. So
now I will say there's a high definition one that's out there that is AI. It is the trailer that somebody ran through like an AI upscaling program, so some things look weird. That is still active, and I don't know if it's because because it's different enough and because it is AI'd enough that it's, I don't know, that they can't legitimately take it down. I don't fucking know. But yes, the first trailer will be Chris Evans as Steve Rogers. And it's got some people upset.
Yeah.
Because...
Yeah, and I don't understand like why people are upset about this. Like, he is Captain America. He is the Falcon. Like, I don't know why people are bitching about this.
As the woke MCU fans, the ones who have been feasting on all this great content from Marvel over the past 5 years as everyone else has left, they love the fact that they had their black Captain America, Sam Wilson Captain America, that no one cares about. His movie fucking flopped. His show...
I don't know why it's still doing that. But yeah, he's right. Like, the movie flopped and they didn't care about it. Because if they cared about it, they would have gone out and seen it.
It was fucking stupid. Nobody likes it. Nobody wants it. Nobody wants Sam Wilson leading the Avengers as Captain America. They like Sam as Falcon, and then you try to shove all this bullshit down our throats. Combine that with the reports out there. This is...
I don't know why it's doing that. It's doing the same thing.
What I wanted. The reports out there that Steve Rogers might have a very big role. I don't think he's going to be the lead in this movie, but there are some reports out there that say that. He's being replaced in different theme parks. They're using, the normal Captain America instead of Sam Wilson's Captain America for some theme park shows. People are not happy. Jay. Yeah. And especially because the 3 trailers are supposedly about Steve Rogers, Thor, and Doctor Doom, and then the last trailer is going to be about the movie in general. People aren't happy because they're going...
So I didn't even know that they were releasing... There's going to be 3 trailers. I don't know when they're releasing them. So this movie is coming out next year. Actually, what is the release date today? I actually don't know. Because I thought if they said it was going to come out next year, then they moved it again. I think they pushed it till 2027, but I'm not sure. So, first trailer will feature Steve Rogers. Next trailer is going to be Thor. And the third one's going to be Doctor Doom. Which, again, there was no lead up to Doctor Doom throughout this entire phase of all these phases. Like, again, this makes no fucking sense. Like, all this lead up, there was no lead up to this whatsoever. This is literally just Disney course correcting because they know they fucked up. Literally giving us characters that nobody gave a shit about. No one cared. No one cared about She-Hulk. No one cared about Kamala Khan. No one cared about America Chavez, Riri Williams, Kate Bishop. Like, nobody gave a shit about these characters.
Going back to the straight white male heroes.
Oh no! You mean the people that made them money? They're going back?
It's shocking, right?
Very shocking.
Kaiser Cinema says, seeing Marvel just carelessly throw projects at the wall with no actual direction so bad they've resorted to basically making a legacy sequel. Not even a decade since Endgame is truly heartbreaking and sad to see. Spider-Man is the only thing that has me locked in. So he's at least saying, he's like criticizing Marvel. It's like they just threw a bunch of shit out there and now they have to go back to the well. But look at some of these other reactions.
No, yeah, he's right. Like, he's right. Like, they threw a lot of shit out there that no one gave a shit about, and now they have to like go back to what made them money in the past in order to like, course correct, which is basically bringing back Steve Rogers and Robert Downey Jr.'s characters.
Sam Wilson, you deserve so much better than being overshadowed like this. I really hope this movie doesn't sideline him.
Again, if these people cared about the characters, they would have gone and seen the movie. Nobody liked this fucking movie. I need people to understand that. Nobody liked the fucking movie.
Yes. It will sideline.
Oh, it's still loading.
Because they can't make money with him. Do you not know how?
I really need to figure out what's going on with this.
How this thing works? They tried. They threw it out there for y'all to go watch. Y'all didn't watch. Y'all didn't spend.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna stop it right there. Yeah, I agree with them because again, if they truly cared about this, no, they would not have course correct, and they would have stuck with the characters that they introduced in the MCU for the past couple of years. Like, again, I don't know if I'm gonna go like. I'm not really in a hurry to see this. I'll probably wait a couple of weeks before I go see this. I don't really care about watching this day one because again, there's no lead up to this. I feel like Marvel in general, like they have lost their fan base. They have lost like the true fans. Like, yeah, all people see this. Yeah, people are going to see this. But again, this is gonna be just like with Deadpool, Wolverine, and with Spider-Man: No Way Home. It's nostalgia bait. That's why they have to bring in like the original X-Men characters. They gotta bring back Robert Downey, Chris Evans. Like, it's gonna be the same shit. Like, no one cares. Like, nobody is interested anymore in this shit, and that's the honest truth. But yeah, I don't know what's going on in the stream. I don't know why it keeps loading like this. I'm probably gonna play this last trailer and then end the stream there because I need to figure out what's going on. But I forgot to play this trailer. So they released another trailer from Hell's Paradise last night. I want to play this trailer really quick and then I'll end the stream.
ここは研究室にして実験場。不死の命を生成。
So this season's coming out next month. A lot of things coming out in January.
観察するための箱庭だ。
I don't know why it keeps doing this shit. Trying to play this trailer. I'll probably do another stream tomorrow just to make up for today. It honestly might be my computer.
せっかく仲良くなれると思ったのに。
人間ってのはつくづく姑息で汚ね
人間はあくまで善悪の材料。
This is really getting me upset.
つまりあなたたちは不物なんです。
これ以上誰も目の前では死なせない。
今夜島を出る。終わりだ。侍の罪人も同じ。血と肉と骨と生きたいという願いだけ。
仙人も罪人道も 俺が殺す。敵もして飲み込んでやる。嘘だろ兄さん。面白くなってきやがった。
それでも一緒に島を出たい。その思いは変わりません。
I might watch the first season again because it's been a while. So I think I might watch the first season again just to imprint it in my memory again. But yeah, I can't wait for this next season of Fell's Paradise. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to end the stream there because I have no idea what's going on. I don't know why shit is going slow like this. I'm going to do another stream tomorrow. I might do a drawing stream tonight because I'm still able to like use Clip Studio and stream while drawing, so I might do that tonight. But yeah, I'll probably do a makeup stream for this tomorrow night. But thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. This is the Wabler, and I'm signing out.